Good morning, everyone. It has been a little bit, but we are back better than ever. We are doing something super fun today. It is a beautiful fall day here in Georgia. It's been super hot, so for it to be, well, the high is 78, but right now it's 65, so that's really nice. Perfect day for a hike. So we are actually driving about an hour and a half away, and we are going to the Blue Ridge Mountains to do a hike with the two dogs who have not quite calmed down since getting in the car. We are doing a hike called Blood Mountain. It is the biggest hike the girls have been on, but it's only 4 miles. So we think they should be fine. It's gonna be beautiful. We're gonna stop a bunch to take pictures, video, a little bit of everything. So right now we're driving, which is the boring part. We will show you guys once we get there and do all of the fun things, because there's not many fun things to do on a car ride for this long. We'll see you when we get there. We have arrived. It wasn't too bad of a drive, and it's actually cold here. It's like 60 degrees, so we're starting with our sweatshirts. Probably will take them off once we start moving and grooving, but I'm sure we'll be glad we have them at the top too. Here the girls are. Here's Nicholas. And we're off. So 2 miles up, 2 miles down. It's actually really crowded here today. It is a weekend, so that's probably why. But the parking lot was so full we had to park on the street. Don't know if I said this, did I? This is called Blood Mountain in Blue Ridge Mountain, Georgia. So here we go. Gracie, you're so happy to be a hiking dog. Holly's always happy to be anywhere but home. I love your bandana, Gracie. If we go missing, this is where we started. Saw a sign about bears, so that's always fun to start off a hike with.
I wanna take you out. Show you what I'm all about. Make up for what we lost. Tonight is the night that
we made it to the top, but it's pretty windy up here, so sometimes you can hear really good on this camera when it's windy, and sometimes you can't. So I don't know how much I can / should talk, but beautiful day for a hike. Beautiful place. If you live in or around Georgia, come do this hike. There's also a lot of wineries around here, which would be so much fun to do. We might come back and do one sometime this fall. Yeah, but we are going to show you this beautiful view.
I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what has been. I only care about your soft skin, cause we're still sleeping in my head. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what has been. I only care about your soft skin, cause we're still sleeping in my head.
So we're on our way down, and we are testing out the new GoPro, the 7 Black, I want to say, and it's supposed to be hyper smooth, so we're gonna see if that's actually the case. The dogs are yanking us, got all these rocks down the stairs. Whoa. All right, now I'm running down the trail. I wonder what it looks like. It's gotta be shaky. We'll see though. They say this is supposed to be hyper smooth. Holly's doing well. But it's definitely cooler fall weather for once. It's probably like 65, which is perfect hiking weather. And it was supposed to rain a little bit, but it's turned out to be a really clear day, so I'm happy about that. Here comes Gracie and Mom. Hi, Gracie. Hi.
The number one thing that is the worst thing about hiking, for girls especially, is when you have to go to the bathroom, because there's usually nowhere to go, and if it's a place like this where it's pretty crowded, there's nowhere to hide. So we are rushing back down, and you have to drink a lot of water because you have to stay hydrated, so it's kind of like a lose-lose situation. But that is our situation right now. And this is not the first time this has been an issue, but we still love hikes, even these hard ones. So comment down below if this sounds okay. Well, we'll have our opinion by the time we watch this, but we would like to have your opinion. Would you watch a whole vlog on a GoPro, or is it not good enough? I know it's hard to compare to like the G7X, which we came from earlier in this vlog, but not really comparing aside, like, is this good? Whoa, there's a bug in my ear. Something that is super cool on this hike is usually we don't put bandanas on the dogs when we're hiking just because it's usually like hot, it's just another thing on them. And this time we've learned on this muddy hike that they get destroyed from the mud. So we're gonna test the washing of the bandanas and see how that goes. But we've gotten a lot of comments, and obviously they're strangers and people don't know that I make and sell them. So that's super cool to have strangers like what I'm creating. If you didn't know, we started a company called Tails Up Pup, where we create unique dog bandanas for any occasion. Leave the link down in the description for you guys to check it out. We actually started our own website now. We started on Etsy, now we have our own website. It's been a really big success for what, especially what we thought it was going to be. Kind of thought it was going to be like one person, but it has been more than one person, so that's cool. Another thing on this hike is the discrimination between the dogs. Not really just this hike, it's basically anywhere and everywhere. Everyone loves Gracie way more. Holly's just really hyper, but the weird thing is a lot of people don't think Holly is even a puppy. They're like, oh, we love your puppy, not puppies. And when I tell them like, oh, 4 and 5, well, I say 4 months and 5, and they're like, oh, 5 years old. No, they're only 1 month apart, so that's kind of crazy that people don't think she's a puppy, and a lot of people don't like Holly, which, like, I always say Gracie's my favorite, like, jokingly, but I still love Holly, and I think she's super cool. But they're not that well behaved on hikes yet, so that is also an issue.
So I'm curious if any of you guys play the same game when you're on long hikes, or really like long car rides, or anything that is long, especially if it's like a super like physical activity. We play the game, what are we gonna eat when we get back and what sounds good? So right now, what sounds good to us is some Thai food. There's a cool Thai restaurant that if you've watched any of the other vlogs, we go there sometimes, and we might order that out. That's sounding very good right about now. All we've had on this hike is like an apple. So we ate our sandwiches way too early before we even started the hike. But I wonder, comment down below if you guys play the same. What are we gonna eat when we get back? So if you don't know about the Appalachian Trail, these white markers right here is what distinguishes if you're on the trail or not, so you don't get lost. All right, we made it to the beginning of the trailhead. Whoa! And Danielle's almost killed herself before.
I think they saw that.
We got down. So this is what the trailhead looks like. There's definitely more parking spots now, but it's still pretty crowded. So we had to park, like we said, way over on the other side of the street.
I'm honestly surprised people are starting now because it's 4:45 and it's been getting dark earlier.
Yeah, around 7.
But maybe they're running up and running down.
Well, the only thing we have left for the rest of the day is to drive all the way back. So it's not that bad of a drive.
We're just gonna pack the car
up and head home and hopefully get that Thai food. But we'll see you guys next time. Make sure to like and subscribe down below if you like this video.
And go check out tailsuppup.com and order a bandana for your dog or your friend's dog, your parents' dog, or any cat or any animal.
Bandanas for any occasion.
Bye.
Plug. Bye.